What's up, everybody? Celtic Scarecrow here, back with a video with those 10s and 20 views. Today we are doing the first mock-ish draft of the year. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the first round as it is currently placed on Pro Football Network / mock draft. Link to this is in the description if you want to do your own mock drafts. Good for you. I like this website. Allow me to do trades, allow me to do all the things, and I control all 30 teams, which is a great way to, do a watch along for the actual mock draft, the actual NFL draft. So today, like I said, I'm going through all 32 teams, first round picks, first round only, and the moves I would make based off of team needs, team identity, fan base logic, and all that other fun stuff. So without further ado, gotta go over to here. Ta-da! Why is it? Oh, it's not. And get rid of that. So I have, as you see, the mock draft is up. I don't need to be. Be epic. Yep. So yeah, first up is the Tennessee Titans. According to this site, I'm not sure if you guys can see. Let me go back over here. Yeah, you can see right at the top. They say they need quarterbacker, linebacker, wide receiver, offensive tackle, defensive tackle. Now, I think Tennessee needs a lot. A lot, a lot, a lot. So, if I'm Tennessee, would I take a quarterback in this class? And the answer to that question is no. You still have Will Levis cheaply for a draft. So you don't need to panic draft a quarterback. So what can you do with that first overall pick? You can do what the Bears did. Honestly, trade back, go get things. I think there's a team that's dumb enough. And they kind of need a big flex move for their fans. So we are going to trade the Tennessee Titans. First overall pick to the New York Jets.
What?
I know. What's this trade going to be? It's just going to be a first for this year's first. Second. Let's just go with that. I know you probably can get this year's flip first rounds this year, probably 2 firsts, 2 seconds, and a weapon. I can only use what's on my screen at the point in time, so the Jets will trade up to back in the first round. I get to. What do you mean the trade was rejected? I control both teams. You know what? Just get the trade through. There, trade through. So now the Jets are actually on the clock. I know, shocking move. The Jets moving up. You still have Aaron Rodgers. This is the thing. You still have Aaron Rodgers for one season. But I think with New York being the Jets, being the lowest team on the New York totem pole, you need a big name. And I don't really see a bigger name for you guys than Shedeur Sanders. I'm trying not to butcher the man's name. Shedeur Sanders to the Jets. It's a big name. It's Deion's kid. It's New York. He can sit behind Aaron Rodgers for a good length of time. Maybe Rodgers plays good. You can trade him halfway through the season, get a draft capital. Maybe Aaron's just going to take this time as different, going, you know what? My time's almost up, therefore let me go out and with a bang. So it's like I definitely think Sanders needs a little bit of time to develop as a quarterback, and with Rodgers there, it's not that bad. Also, this theory has worked success great before. Lamar Jackson sat behind Flacco for a tiny bit. You have Patrick Mahomes did sit behind Alex Smith for a tiny bit. This theory does work. Next up is the Cleveland Browns. The Browns need a lot. A lot. Number one thing they need is a quarterback. They need a name. Let's just do the obvious pick. Cam Ward. Boom. Congratulations, Cam Ward. Now Cleveland Browns. Now this leaves a weird spot for the Giants. 2 quarterbacks go off the board. You do not have a quarterback. But if I'm the Giants, I think you kind of finally take a logical step and go, do we need this pick? Can we move back? Maybe. Or do you draft an offensive lineman? Something you desperately need. But I think for some reason you guys will be so reactionary to watching Saquon dominate that for the New York Giants, the pick is Ashton Gently, who can be very much a Saquon type person, but you still need an offensive line. Now, this all works perfectly for Patriots, who also do need an offensive line, but they need a wide receiver and a corner. They go out and draft Travis Hunter. Simple. It's very simple. These teams, it should not be this difficult. It's like, oh, we need this as our biggest need. Let's go fix it. Jags, I think they need a lot. They need a line. They need picks. It's one of those things where I don't think there's a team that really will jump up here to go get somebody. Like, I don't think, like, the Cowboys, the Niners, any of these teams here would give up a ton of draft capital, so I think that part's going to stay the same. If I'm the Jags, you go out and get a receiver or a wide lineman. Like, who's the best offensive lineman? Best offensive, let's see, they need a tackle. Yeah, so do the smart thing. Protect your quarterback. Kevin Blank, highest rated offense tackle off the board. Here's where I think the first dagger to my heart potentially is going to go. Madison Graham. Did you go offense? You go. Yeah, they're gonna go. I'll go Mason Graham. 2, the Raiders. I love this guy. I want him in Charlotte, but I think if you're the Raiders, you have Patrick Mahomes, you have Bo Nix, you have Herbert. Get the guy who can cause pressure straight off the middle. Like, you have Mason Crosby. Give this guy Mason Crosby. I think you would definitely cause pressure right up the middle. Now, this goes back to the Titans. Get back on the clock. Get weapons. Build a team. Try to build a team and then grab a quarterback maybe late. Like, honestly, this would not be a dumb move right here in the second round. Will Howard for them. Quinn Ewers in the third, maybe. Like, these guys here in the third or fourth, not Riley Leonard. I like Leonard. No. So, get weapons. This is get the wide receiver. Simple. Wide receiver. Hey, maybe he has weapons. Will Levis isn't shit. You have him on the roster for at least one more year. Or at least 2. No, 2. His same draft class as Young. So might as well just take advantage of the rookie contract and build everything else around. Plus, you guys need a new coach, so maybe the coach will actually fix him. Now, Carolina. This is an obvious choice. It's not even dumb. If we're here, if this is the board, sitting here as a Panthers fan, we should be running to the podium. Abdul Carter. The man was a monster. Just go get him. Also, he seems like a nerd. I would like that a lot in Carolina. Get back Derek Brown, Clowney, him. Pressure on the quarterback. Like, if even he turns into like a TJ Watt, Micah Parsons, linebacker, edge, fusion, good. Oh, the Saints. The Saints. You need a lot. You need a lot. And looking at this board, you need edge, guard, tackle, quarterback. If I'm the Saints, I'm going smart here. I'm going lineman. I'm going offensive tackle. Give me the next highest guy. Boom. Done. The Bears. If the Bears are smart, they also go offensive tackle and just fix the problem. Caleb Williams can't do everything if he's not standing upright. Done. Moving on down to the 49ers. Niners, you are actually in a weird spot. You're gonna have to potentially pay your quarterback. You have injuries out the with everything going on. So where do you go? You need a corner. Makes life easy when it says your biggest need. Go get Mikael Williams, edge, Georgia. You need an edge? Take the best available guy there. Edge. The Dallas Cowboys. Where to go with the Cowboys? Dak is not the answer long term. You guys wasted a ton of money there. You need a running back, D tackle, wide receiver, corner, and linebacker. Um, I can see with it being Jerry Jones. Like I don't know the Cowboys roster off the top of my head. Um, because it's Jerry Jones, I see this pick because he's going to be playing in the national championship. He looks really good. I think you go Ibuka. I'm not even trying to pronounce the first name. I can see this being a Jerry Jones pick, but I'm going logical. Will Johnson. Like you need a corner. Here's your corner. 6'2", well built, strength, weakness, lacks some on press. Get open early, don't move. He's like, you need a corner? Go get a corner. It's like of all the things, like there's a linebacker. I don't see a running back. It's the highest rated thing that you need. Dolphins. You know, Tyreek's leaving. This man is fast. Fast, if I remember correctly. It's kind of why I'm a little afraid of him as a time recording playing against the Irish. So you're going to go him or you're going to go, let's see what's the other guy. Class, dynamic. See, shades of Anton Bolden. Wow, that's a thing. But it's like, it's one of those things where I would fix the guard tackle. Like, if you're smart, you go get guard. Go get the guy from Alabama. Fix the line, keep Tua healthy. Simple. Titans. I don't know why this guy's so low on this board. I know I say take the best available. You need a safety. You have a young quarterback who can't stay healthy, so you need a sure hand guy. Where Tyler Warner, the guy was a menace against Notre Dame. Tight end, physical. He's everything you would want there. Just go do the smart thing. Get the guy. Just get the tight end that's going to be there for the next 10 plus years. Atlanta Falcons, I want you to draft nobody. But I'm not able to do that video because this. I said before, I think whoever develops the defense first between Carolina and Atlanta will run the South. So Atlanta's biggest needs are corner, edge, safety, wide receiver, tight end. Warner's off the board. Do the smart thing. Fix the defense. Take the best available player, the safety from Georgia. Like, I don't know much about him, but your secondary got lit up by Bryce. And apparently, when it's a proven ball hawk with 6 interceptions, yes, just get the safety. Be good. Be smart. Just grab the safety. Arizona Cardinals. You need a lot. You need a lot. You need a receiver. You drafted a receiver last year. You need an edge. There you go. Boom. Edge, best available player. Bengals, you'll need a CJ. Yeah, T Higgins is leaving. We already know that he's gone. But I definitely think you need somebody who's going to help a lot more than just a receiver. Go get the tight end. 6'5", tall, streamlined frame, massive. Yeah, go get the guy who will also help protect Joe Burrows a little bit, tiniest bit. Seahawks. You apparently need an edge. You go get the best available. At this age, at 18, you're getting the 12th best overall guy. Go get him. Denver Broncos. Can I not scream offensive line fast enough? Right there. Just not sexy. Just get the offensive tackle from Ohio State. 6'5", 311. Dang. Oh, yeah, knee injuries, but that's okay. So you need linemen. Go get the linemen. Buccaneers. It's hard to say what you guys need. I just watched you guys last night. You don't need a running back. Bucky Irving has proven that's done. Corner, linebacker, edge, wide receiver. So with that offense, like the biggest issue there was not them not getting off the field. It was kind of a moving ball. Yeah, you got Mike Evans. You have Bucky Irving. So let's give you a Buka. Just get another weapon. Steelers. You need help. A lot of it. I'm not gonna say coach. That's up to like people like Urinane Tree to decide if you guys need a coach. I think you guys need weapons. I think you guys played very well. You got your butt. You got your doors blown off. So they ran right down your throat. So, but it's like you don't need apparently a defensive player, but best available defensive player is. Let's just give you a corner. Apparently you need it. That's that. Boom. Rams, who are played of day of recording tonight. So I have zero ideas. You win, you lose, whatever. You need a linebacker, tackle, wide receiver, quarterback. I would not really consider a quarterback. Linebacker is your biggest need. Walker, Georgia. Simple. Chargers. Oh dear God, you're seeing. Just go get the receiver for the love of God. The only person catching the ball was Lad McConkey. Go get. It's like. It's like. It's like you're either going to get him or running back. It's like just go get the receiver. Build a young wide receiver core for Herbert and see what happens. Packers. You know what? I like you, Tom. I like you. Go get Benjamin Morris. Dude's a standout. This guy's a stud. We'll see how well he does against Penn State, but go get a corner. Just go get somebody who can go make plays on that defense. Texans. I don't really. It says defense tackle is your biggest need, so sure, why not? You're in a pretty soft division, so why not load up on that defense? Washington Commanders. I don't know why offensive line is not on your board, but it's not, so I'm not worrying about it. Corner, wide receiver, tight end, linebacker. Let's see. Running back. Who is your running back? Dual threat, can catch and run. Close. Sure, why not take the running back? That offensive line is sus, but it doesn't say you need offensive line. So offensive line is sus. So Eric, take the running back. Baltimore Ravens. Offensive tackle, corner, guard, linebacker. You guys blew out your division rivals, so I think you guys can go a little off the reservation here. It's like you need a corner. Don't see a corner. You need an offensive tackle. That's the strange thing.
6.5 hours later.
Like wide receiver and linebacker. Where are who's available at wide receivers? I don't know half the wide receivers because I wasn't looking at wide receivers this year like I was looking at wide receivers last year. So I think for you guys it would probably be best available type situation. Like maybe he can play corner. Says nothing. 6'3", 270. It's like there you go. Best available corner. Pick 32. Minnesota Vikings. How is quarterback a need? You drafted quarterback last year. Quarterback, corner, safety, offensive guard, running back. It's like you're in a division where you have the Lions, the Packers. So go get the safety. Boom. Easy. Easy peasy cover girl. Bills. Tackle. You can never have 2 minutes offensive line. I know it says you need wide receiver, edge, but just keep Josh Allen alive. Those dirty bastards from Philadelphia. Like, you're fixing the defense. Your offense is getting there. I think you really need a weapon, though. Like, who's this kid from Ole Miss? 6'2". Like, your receiving core is aging out. So,
The next day.
like, I think you need somebody to kind of fill in for, like, Antonio Brown and all these aging receivers. So there's, like, a slight issue there. And it's the Eagles, so it would be, like, the sexy pick. Trey Harris. No. The Chiefs. I don't really know what you guys need. It says you need defensive tackle. Your defense is playing great. Your offense lacked explosiveness. So I'm going to give you just go get the guy who's much better as a slot receiver. Like unmatched heart and ball skills. That's what they need. Just go there. Give Patrick Mahomes another weapon. And last but not least, the Detroit Lions. You need a team doctor. It's like you need to stay healthy is your biggest issue. But you have a good young D line. Why not make it even better at the same thing? You need both strength. What's this guy? 6'4", heavy frames, weakness, slight hip stiffness. Who's bigger? Who's just a bigger guy? 6'3". Oh God, that's a big boy. Yeah, just go get the D tackle. Boom. That's it. Whoa. So that's where I don't see. Yeah, there we go. So there is my see how it looks on screen. My first round, based off my logic and needs, you have one trade, one. And everyone else, I think, will fall right to the perfect fit. Shadur Sanders going to the Jets after they trade up with the Titans. Titans need a lot of stuff. So, and like I said, Sanders to the Jets, even with Aaron Rodgers there, makes sense. Sit behind Rodgers, see what made Rodgers a Hall of Fame quarterback. Maybe also show Sanders what not to do as a celebrity because, like, love him or hate him, it's kind of like, okay, cool, learn everything you can on the field from Aaron Rodgers. And you see what caused Rodgers to go crazy. Like I said, Cleveland needs a quarterback. And it's one of those things where it's like Deshaun Watson might have had a career-ending injury. So, Cam Ward to them. Giants, Ashton Genty. they're watching Saquon just run over people, so I think they'll get that envious of, damn, we lost our guy, and the two quarterbacks we kind of wanted went 1 and 2. Probably end up taking a quarterback in the second round. There's a lot of them out there. I like Will Howard. I think he will probably be a great quarterback if he goes to New York. Big arm, mobile-ish, everything kind of fits there. Travis Hunter to New England. He can either play corner or wide receiver. They need both. If he plays wide, I think he's better as wide receiver. Him and Drake Mays could get a lot of chemistry very young, very quickly. Offensive tackle to the Jags because, it's nice if your quarterback stays upright. You can kind of see if Trevor Lawrence is the guy, and if not, next year's draft class is loaded. As I said, the one that kind of hurts me a little bit, Mason Graham to the Raiders. I like the kid. I kind of want him in Carolina more than Carter, pushing the pocket up. Like I said, the Raiders are in the division with Bo Nix, Patrick Mahomes, and Justin Herbert. If you can get pressure up the middle on these quarterbacks, it makes their job a lot harder. Titans, wide receiver. I think they need to go offensive line, but I think they'll go flashy to try to appease their fans. Yes, I'm still saying they stick with Will Levis for another year. It's just what it is. Give him some weapons and see what happens. Abdul Carter to my beloved Carolina Panthers. Again, would make sense. Fix this defense. Fix the defense. Carolina could be very scary. If one of the biggest issues we had was Derek Brown's hurt, so there was up the middle pressure, and our edges weren't getting there. I think Abdul Carter can play that Micah Parsons, T.J. Watt role, and Carolina's defense would definitely become more, formidable. Saints tackle, fix the line. It's like you're playing kick the can with these quarterbacks. Just fix the line. Same with the Bears. You have your guy in Caleb Williams. I don't know. Maybe keep him healthy. Niners, go get an edge. Fix that aging defense. Same thing with the Cowboys. You are not good. I think you guys should realize that fix one side of the ball, and this would definitely be smart. Dolphins, again, take the guard. Keep Tua upright. Like, you lost your guard to us. Thank you, by the way. And so it's like, keeping Tua healthy is worth thing. Tyler Warren to the Colts because, you have a young quarterback who may or may not be good, who may or may not be able to stay healthy. A tight end is a quarterback's best friend. And this guy was a menace against Notre Dame. Falcons, they're in the same race as Carolina. Who fixes their defense first will win this division. We both have our quarterbacks. We both have weapons. We both have running backs. We both don't have a defense. Cardinals, I think you have something there. You got to fix that defense. That division's up to grabs. You can actually stop people. It's there. Bengals, give Herbert. I was at Herbert. Give Joe Burrow's another weapon, a big body one, someone who's not needing to go 1,000 miles an hour down the field. Tight ends are great. He can also stay in block if he needs to be. Seahawks edge again. Defense wins championships. You don't have the Legion of Boom, so go get pressure. Broncos. The simple fact: keep Bo Nix healthy, keep him upright. He seems to be good. Now, if he can stay in the pocket and just throw, be even better. Steelers, you got blown out. I don't know why your need isn't linebacker, so I got you a corner. Rams, your need was a linebacker. I took a best available. Chargers, kind of the same thing, best available, and giving Herbert another legit threat besides Lad McConkey. Packers, go get a good corner. Kid out of Notre Dame, he's smart, hardworking, he'll be able to handle the cold and the whole bravado of being at Green Bay. Texans, fix the line. Get some pressure up the middle. Washington, I don't really know. It's like it's the reason you also didn't say offensive line. But getting a stud back could take some pressure off your quarterback from having to run the ball all the time like he did last night. Ravens, I guess keep just fixing that defense. You have Lamar, you have an offense. Go fix the defense. Buffalo, keep Allen healthy for a while. You'll do good. Eagles, start replacing that wide receiver core with young talent who can learn from potential Hall of Famers. The Chiefs, go get another receiver. Go get someone who can actually catch the ball. I know you guys traded for a bunch of guys, but a good young receiver would be good. And last but not least, Detroit, keep making that D line more terrifying. Now, tell me what you think. Do you like what did here? I might do a my first Panthers mock draft next week. I'm not sure yet. But that's it. That's all I have. I'll see you weird people later.